Hello everybody, this is quixQuery here, and today we are on the Hermitcraft server once again, playing some more Hermit Pack, and we are in front of the lodge today because this is our big project that we are going to try and at least get a vast majority of done today. And so what we are going to be doing is we are going to be using the builder from RF Tools in order to hopefully speed up this process significantly. And so what we have done is we have made a space chamber stuff. All of the required pieces for a space chamber, including the controller block and 7 other corners. And so I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. I've never messed around with these before, and so we'll just have to see. But I think all that we need to do, and we'll just see if we can mirror this over to that side just to start off with. And so we're going to place that right there, and cross, okay, that right there, all the way to about the corner right in here. Okay, so I researched it by reading the book. You have to tap it with this thing right here. Okay, awesome. Chamber is now successfully formed. That should work, maybe, I think. Awesome, I guess. Now let's set the card's channel. Oh, wow. Hey, check that out. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh man, all the different ways spruce stairs are facing, that it has all the different stuff. And it also has the move cost of all the different things, and the total cost. All entities are not, there are no entities. Okay, now we need to set this thing up at the spot we actually want it to be. So we need to put this in one of the corners. Okay, we got our log right here. We got 1, 2, 3, and then the block. Awesome. So we got 1, 2, 3, block, and then the builder? I think I might be wrong, but we will never know until we try it. So, the best way of doing this is actually first off figuring out this is southeast, okay? Build it in the southeast corner. Entities, single run, support preview, horizontal rotation angle. Awesome, so we can flip it so that now it's 180 degrees. Now let's, oh wow! Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, hey, check that out. That's different. Okay. That's good to know. And see, now that's why we're using the support blocks for a preview, so we know exactly what this looks like before, so we don't, like, you know, make it somewhere and then realize that that's wrong. So, okay. Now, okay, if we can just get from one of these pillars, and I'll go on around so I can show you exactly what I mean. One of these pillars to another one, that space in between, up and down all the way, that would be a successful shape card. And so now that we know that, we can go back over there, adjust our shape card, adjust our shape stuff, and figure out what on earth we are supposed to do with it. So the space chamber has been adjusted, and this looks much more like what we are after now. So what we are going to do is turn support blocks off temporarily, and move this to the corner we want it to be. And I think that's right here, but we'll just have to see. Support blocks on. It's close. Oh, hold up a second, hold up a second. This is too small. We need to expand it in each direction by 1 block. So we need, these blocks are lined up with the stuff right there. And so what we need to do is we need to take these and move them 1 block out so that we can actually do, so that we actually get this pillar right here in with the rest of the stuff. Aha! It is coming together! Okay, so the next thing we need to do is give this thing some RF. We need to move this chest with all of its contents over to the bit over here and make sure that this thing has enough materials to be able to do all of the things we need it to be able to copy over all this stuff. And then we look at the result and see how well this went, and whether or not we will be doing it for the rest of these. Okay, let's test this thing out. It already has 10 million RF in it, even though I know that's going to go very, very fast. We're just going to try it out, start it right now, do a single run and stop, and when we turn this lever on, it should start. Okay, it's missing glass panes, I know that much, so we'll take that out of there, make some glass panes. If I can actually remember the recipe for glass panes. There we go, some glass panes. Aha! This is actually going remarkably well. I'm surprised. We need some more stairs. Oh, these stairs are being placed the exact wrong way. That's interesting, so we might have to go back and fix a few things. And what else are we missing? I think we're just missing some planks. So let's give this thing some planks. And then let's take some of those planks, and I think we need... No, we don't need some more stairs. What's that right there, then? Oh, cobblestone slabs. Aha! So let's make some cobblestone slabs. And there we go. We have the whole thing, and now we need to turn that off. Okay. And so this is our final product, and you can see that some of the stairs are placed wrong. But honestly, yeah, like these right here are placed the exact opposite direction from what they need to be. And like these right here are the same case, and same with these. But other than that, other than the stairs, honestly, this saved a ton of time right there. And that's with getting all the builder stuff put together and stuff like that. And all we have to do is go back through and change around the rotation of these stairs so that they're facing in the right direction, and so on and so forth. So not too bad, not too bad. And so this is definitely something that I think we're going to use for the other times that we make this individual module in our area right here. Okay, take 2. We are on the exact opposite side, right next to our space chamber, and we are going to try not rotating it, and just do a single run, and then it'll stop. Hold up, what did I miss? Oh, hey, check this out. Okay, so look at this. I missed this ledge right here along this one, and so our space chamber is not copying that ledge. So I need to make sure I fix that at some point. But so far, this is going actually very, very well. And we just ran out of planks, but that's okay. We have some more logs in here, so I'll just convert those into planks and finish that roof later. But that actually was an exact replica, which is super cool. And so what that means is that if we fix the stairs on this other side right here and move our space chamber to this section right here, then we will, then the stairs on that other side will be correct. And so, yeah, just a little tidbit right there, I guess. But this is going very well. Okay, so we started running out of wood, and so I contacted Avnior. He got on. Kylo is on right now, too. And we borrowed his Torturino for a little bit to, in combination with a machine I just made called the Farming Station from Ender.io. Pretty cool. And inside of it, we have a stone matic. Yeah, pretty simple, the whole deal. But now we have an absolute ton of logs because Torturinos plus anything is an absolute ton of anything. So, yeah. Anyway, we are ready to run this down this thing right here, I think. What are you missing? Oh, hey, there we go. For whatever reason, it didn't work the first time. Okay, so we flipped this over to the other side. We made sure all the staircases are in the proper location here, and so we should be ready to just zoom along. This is going faster than the other side, my goodness. Ta-da! And there we go. That's one, another one of those roof sections done, and now all we have to do is move the builder over a little bit and do it again. Oh, we ran out of glass panes. That's okay. Those shouldn't be too difficult to put in. Oh boy, just realized this. This is a block too low. We gotta redo this section. So, we have fixed it. So, essentially what I did was I used my clearing quarry right here, this shape card right there, in this to completely get rid of the whole thing, and then I just moved it up a block and built it again in both the locations. So, yeah. Pretty simple to fix that, but now we are ready to start working on the back and the areas in between. But Apache has come over here, and there is a link to his channel in the description. You should definitely go check it out. He puts some really good content out on a regular basis. Really good stuff, but he has dropped off a ton of stuff that we can use for the town hall, and so that is super awesome. And so the glass is actually just in time because we just ran out of panes right here for this thing right here, and so we can craft up some more panes and put those in place, because those aren't too hard, just up and down along the sides, you know. And then we can get ready to rotate this 90 degrees and put it right here, and one on the other side as well. And so that should be, at that point, most of the stuff done that we need for all of this. Yeah, when I said the Avnior had delivered a ton of wood, I thought that he had just left all this stuff and taken his quantum storage thing back, but apparently the wood is down here. Have fun, Avnior. Dun dun! We have 22k logs. That is an insane amount of wood. So we should have more than enough supplies now to be able to do all this. So I think now we are ready to move on to this next part. And I think we want the builder right there. But let's just see real quick. Okay, so here we are. We have most of this completely and totally done, other than the spots filled in between these things on the sides. However, we have set up something a little more spectacular, and so what I want to happen is I want this front end to be copied to the back end right over here, except for without glass. We want this to be an actual wall and have like a fireplace or something in it. And so that should hopefully provide a nice open lodgy style theme that, you know, feels comfortable and homely and stuff like that. And so we are have set up the stuff around it, the space chamber, and oh yeah, by the way, we do have both of these side things in. They're looking pretty good, but we have set up all of the space chamber so that, and now we're going to turn support blocks on. Check that out. Oh yeah. And so, granted, there will be quite a bit of adjusting to do, and again, filling in of all of the glass, changing that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take all the glass panes out of here, and all of the other stuff that doesn't actually need to be used. And we are going to turn this thing on and watch it do its thing. This is going to be pretty cool. So I am really looking forward to how this turns out. Aha! So now we have a magnificent little thing right here that lines up perfectly with all of the stuff around it, and all we need to do is replace those windows. I think I'm going to keep the windows up here in this area, but replace the windows down there with, I think, alabaster, but we'll just have to see, because that's what this block is right here. This white block is alabaster from the environmental tech mod. Not quartz, not anything like that. Yeah, it's alabaster. But we still have quite a few adjustments to make and a bunch of work to do. All the stairs were placed incorrectly, which is fine. We're just going to have to work through that and get all that done still. But things are looking pretty good and coming together very well. Aha, so I'm not sure this is exactly what it's going to look like in the end. Especially this part right here. I think we're going to add some bricks or something so we can add a chimney, or I don't know exactly how this is going to go when we add the fireplace in. But for the moment, this is pretty close to done, this back wall. Still got a few tweaks and stuff to make, but wow, it is looking pretty good. I'm very happy with this. So, here we are. We have done quite a bit of work on the roof and all of the other spots surrounding. All of the corners are finished. All of the inner wall sections are finished, along with their little individual roof portions. You know, so on and so forth. I'm just, you know, flying around right now, showing it off. But we still have a lot of planks to place for the roof. And I'm thinking that the rest of this is just going to be flat because we don't want water to like pool up in anywhere in the roof, right? So I think we're just going to make it flat, which is going to be kind of boring, but I don't know. It'll be okay. Like, it'll still look good. So I want to add some skylights at different spots, and so I think I actually... This one's just right in the middle. Why don't we make this... It's okay, right now it's a 3x4. Why don't we make it a 5x4? Dun 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 dun. And... Dun 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 dun. And put 3 of those along, each in where these things intersect with the middle portion right here. And so we'll have another bit. And I honestly have no idea where this thing will come to meet. And I'm hesitant to put the roof on because of that right there. Those guys down there. I don't really want this to be like a mob-infested, you know, spawning thing right off the bat. Like, we want to... we want it to be workable inside, and so I need to go get my light wand so we can place some light sources in there before we close this roof off. Hey, wait, I have my light wand on me. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do a lot of this closing off right now. Oh, I am out of blocks. I need a lot more planks. A lot more planks coming right up. Okay. And we just have a few more to go before... You hear that creaking sound too? That's kind of weird. Okay. And so what we want is to line that up with there. Awesome. And then 3, 4, 5... And hopefully, I think that's lined up with the exact center of this thing. And so this skylight right here is in the exact center of the base. And so that's pretty cool. This one right here, we will put like this. Awesome. And now... Okay, now we just have the second half of the roof to add on, and then we are pretty close to done with the outside of this thing. With the exterior, that is. And then we still have, like, terraforming and all that other bits and pieces to do on the outside, but we have gotten a ton done. But yes, here we go. Check this out. Oh, and take a look at that mini-map. My goodness. That is actually really cool. We can even zoom in and see the whole thing close up. Man, that is pretty neat, actually. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, and so this whole thing has come together very nicely. I'm very happy with this. Now, there's only one thing we still have to add, and I don't know what block I'm going to use yet, but this block right here, because we still need one right there for pretty much the whole thing, wherever that pattern is found with the stairs in that shape, we need blocks right there, so that it's not like, you know, the snow can't just come through and whatever, mess up your day. So this is one of the options for things that could go here. They are lit redstone lamps from Quark, so they don't require any levers or redstone torches or anything. They're just light sources that look like redstone lamps, and yeah, and they actually light up this ledge right here, and so we don't even have to worry about this ledge spawning any mobs or anything like that. So that is an additional plus to using a proper light source right there. And so the question is, do you guys like it? Let me know down in the comments if you have a better idea. I would love to hear it, honestly. I would love for it to be a light source, so we didn't have to worry about mobs spawning up here, but if it's not, that's cool too. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do something, and so we can always, if all else fails, we can use the painter from Ender.io and paint things to look like glowstone. And so, yeah, pretty cool. But actually, hold up. These are lit redstone lamps. Well, if we could actually take one of these, take it to spawn, and since these things are made from just glowstone anyway, you can see to make them, it's just a redstone lamp and a redstone torch. A redstone lamp is just redstone around a piece of glowstone, and since we only want to use it for light, I mean, why bother with all the other stuff when we can just use a painting machine if there is one around here? I thought there was a painting machine at spawn. No! There is no painting machine at spawn. No! No! No, but the idea is... No, I don't care that there's not a painting machine. We can make one of those. The idea is that we can paint this glowstone to look like the lit redstone lamps, and since it's glowstone, it will actually still emit light, and we won't have to spend all the redstone to make all these lamps. So, yeah, that would be a very nice way of doing this. I don't really want to spend all that redstone. Our redstone supply is literally what I am holding in my hand, this 5 redstone right there. Not very good. So we have some serious issues as far as that goes. So, yeah. But yeah, the other thing that we want to think about is what the fireplace back there is going to look like. I'm thinking that we might want to have some type of couch or something in here, or, you know, just like a lounge room, or I don't know what to think. I think we're gonna have a couch in this room, and that there will be some type of carpet or wool as the floor. I don't know yet. We'll have to see what you guys say. Anyway, if you have ideas for what we should do for the interior of this thing, I would love to know. Once we get some lights and stuff in proper places, that will not happen. We won't have zombies spawning right there. But for the moment, we can just place these temporary sources down and hope that that prevents everything like that from happening. Anyway, I would love to have... I really want your feedback as far as this goes. What on earth? Look at that. Oh, hold up. It's there. It's just not showing. That's really weird. But anyway, and then the other wing doesn't show the other way. That's really weird. Hey, Zombert. How are you doing? There we go. Okay. Anyway, love to have your feedback, but we have done a ton of work in this episode, and that is about all the time I have to record, because we have done all this. Like, ton of stuff. So we're going to continue working on this in future videos and stuff like that, and seeing how it progresses and stuff like that. But I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye. No.